few months ago, I was just not doing my best and I didn't even realize it at the time. I felt so stuck and I felt like nothing that I was doing was helping me move forward. I was stuck in comparison, especially when it came to career and dating, and it just felt so frustrating. But the beauty of all of that was I knew that the lows always ended up bringing me those amazing insights and growths and even bigger highs. And for me, the huge 180 shift that I had got me to the realization that there was really no rush and all of this was part of the journey in life. And I really want to explain all of that in this episode because really making these shifts has allowed me to fully just really love where I am right now and trust that I will end up where I'm meant to. And as a result, it has really helped me just experience life from this place of enjoying where I am and not like running all the time. And so the two big shifts that I really had were that where you are right now, number one, is adding up to get you where you are meant to go, which means that every single season of your life is so important and necessary. And that two, there is so much abundance, light, and joy right now. And I know that sometimes we don't feel the abundance. Sometimes we're like, why don't I feel like things are coming for me? There feels like so much lack. But the truth is, abundance in your life doesn't ever leave. It's always right here in this moment. But sometimes you aren't open to it, and sometimes you just aren't ready to receive it. And I'm just going to go into both of these deeper in how I fully was able to achieve this mindset of finding abundance in the right now. And also just realizing that the light in our life, the abundance in our life, again, doesn't move, but sometimes you're just not connected to it. So we're going to get into all of that right now. And so the first principle that I really want to get into is this adding up principle, which really helps you trust the process. And I know that this does not happen overnight, but it was insane for me because I was working on something this week and I used to have this feeling of always being behind when I was working on these things or be like, why am I not there yet? Why aren't these things getting me to where I'm like meant to go right now? But I had this huge shift where I was like, wait, what if all of this is part of the journey and all of it is really adding up to get me to that destination? And it's like when you're building a building, it just doesn't happen overnight. There are so many little things that go into that. And the idea towards what it's going to look like, the architects that you need to get, all the people that you get to help you, the details that go into it. There's probably so many, I haven't built a building, but there are probably so many ups and downs that comes to building a building and so many things that go into it. And all of it really adds up to you building this beautiful building. And that is the same thing to your life. Like there are so many little things that add up to getting you where you are meant to go, and where you are right now is essential to get you where you are meant to go. And like you can't just skip over a part of building a building. You can't just be like, okay, let's go straight to building. Like there's so many things that add up to it. And that again is the same way that your life is. Like you need all of the things that are adding up to get you where you are meant to go. And you have no idea how this season is really adding up to get you where you are meant to go. The second shift was realizing that there was so much joy, abundance, and light in now. And I know we've all experienced that flow where life is moving for us. We feel the abundance, like things are all going right. And then we've also experienced the lack when it feels like nothing is flowing and like, why am I not getting the things that I want to get? But here is the truth. In both of those moments, the light and the abundance is there, but it is up to you on whether you are connected to it or not. And I think the biggest shift for this is realizing that everything that you want is over here, not over there. Because when you are living in this over there mindset, that joy is over there, happiness is over there, abundance is over there, everything that you desire is over there. You are constantly chasing, you are constantly focusing on the lack, and you are missing out on all the blessings that are going on in your life right now. So really think about the things that you're grateful for right now, things that you maybe take for granted, things that you once prayed for that you have right now. And I truly believe that when you cultivate a deep feeling of appreciation for your current circumstances, life is able to flow a whole lot better. And again, I think that the goal of life, of course, it's great to get all those things and we all want to get all of those things, but the goal of life isn't to just get those things, it is to feel the feelings. And if you are able to feel the feelings now and you are able to feel the abundance now, feel the light now, feel everything that you want to feel right now, you are already winning. But the biggest places that I have really seen these shifts are in my dating life, in my career. And so with dating, I used to feel this feeling of lack, comparison, and just not feeling good about it overall. And trust me, I get it when you just feel like this like lack of enjoyment for it. You're like, ugh, this is so frustrating. Other people have found their person. Why am I not there yet? Like just feeling behind, feeling like you're comparing. And what really changed for me was when I changed to this abundance mindset and one of gratitude and appreciation, I ended up seeing shifts in my physical reality. And I think a really great way to do this is one, find out what is going right in your experience. Like what is the benefit of you being where you are right now? What is going right? What is the beauty in this season of your life? And even in your dating, like even if you're not where you want to be yet, even if you haven't found the person, even if you're not in that relationship or not dating fully, like what is the benefit of you being where you are right now? And then two, it's gratitude for the experiences that you had and recognize that they are adding up for where you want to go. And I know that a lot of us maybe like look back and we're like, oh my God, I regret that I did X, Y, and Z thing. I regretted that I dated that person. But it's like, no, you needed every single one of those experiences to get you where you are right now. And so really practicing gratitude for all of that and using the adding up effect to this is so great. And then just finding abundance when you look around, and this is gonna sound so silly, but just looking around and seeing characteristics you want in a partner and seeing that as proof that it is out there is just such a reminder that there is abundance. Because so often I hear other girls or other guys say like, oh my God, I feel like there's not what I'm looking for out there. Like there's no good guys, there's no good this, there's no good that. And when you are constantly focusing on the lack, you end up getting more of that. And then with career, which was another really big place that I saw the shift in it. Well, for me, I balance multiple of my passions. So I do life coaching, content creation, social media marketing, and it's definitely easy for me to latch onto things or sometimes even feel lack in those areas. But what actually ended up creating abundance for me was letting go of what wasn't serving me, which might sound backwards because you're like, wait, how are you letting go of things? But you need to let go of things to end up bringing space for more things in. And about a year and a half ago, I was doing marketing at a snack mix company. And that was like my main social media gig, like marketing gig. And it felt like it just wasn't aligned with me anymore. And I felt like I'd outgrown it. I wasn't happy there anymore. But it also felt so scary for me to leave because I was like, what if there's no other opportunities out there? Like, what if I'm leaving this and then there's nothing else out there? But you guys, as soon as I left, there were so many opportunities that ended up popping up for me, things that aligned that truly probably would not have aligned had I not made space for it and kept my eyes open. And so sometimes we really do have to let go of what isn't serving us to create the space for those new opportunities. And when you do this, it is also just so important to trust and surrender. And sometimes you just have to let go and be like, you know what, I will see it when I see it and trust that it will come in when it's meant to come in. Another great way to find abundance in the present is just to have appreciation for the present moment. And the way that I've been able to do this is by looking around again and seeing what is going right in my life, what I'm grateful for, how all this is adding up to get me where I'm meant to get. And it's just really crazy because I think so often we are so focused on the lack in our lives, the things that aren't going right. But when you feel lack and when you are living in lack, that is what you're going to get. Like you don't attract what you want necessarily, but you attract what you are and you attract what you feel. And like your feelings are the most magnetic way for you to attract all that you want to get. And so when you really cultivate a deep appreciation for your current circumstances, you end up attracting more of what you want because you are just signaling out like, okay, that feeling of gratitude and that feeling of appreciation, that feeling of just feeling good. So you're going to get more good. And I've really, truly seen this in my own life too. And just seeing every blessing as a gift from the universe specifically for you, like everything that is going on in your life, whether it's good, whether it's bad, just being like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. And like saying thank you to the universe, even when things don't work out for you. So for me too, it was like, posting on social media sometimes can be very discouraging because sometimes you're going up, sometimes you're going down, and it's easy sometimes to like make it about you and be like, wait, why are people unfollowing me? Why is this not going the way that I want to go? And of course, I sometimes fall into that because I'm a human being, but really just starting to practice gratitude, even when those things don't go the way that I want, even when I'm losing followers, even when things aren't going the way that I want it to, being like, thank you, because how is this maybe creating space for something else to come into my life? And how is this helping me get to where I'm meant to go? And then another great way to really bring abundance in the present is bringing in that it's all right here mindset and how everything that you want is in the present, not in the future. Like, you are able to find every single thing in your reality once you look for it, once you connect it, and once you feel it. And realizing this has brought so many more blessings into my life. And it also just makes you feel so excited because you are taking control of your life and you are not being like, oh, I'm waiting on an external thing to come into my life to feel this way. It's like, no, I'm able to feel it all because all of the blessings, all of the light, all of the good is right here. But it is up to me to go and find that. I think that really learning to find abundance and joy in the now is what can truly, truly change your life. And once you are able to be connected to that, once you're able to find abundance in the now and really just strengthen this, like you strengthen your muscles, you will begin to see how much your life will change. If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to leave a 5-star review, as that really, really helps me continue to make these episodes. I am sending you so much love and light, and we will chat in the next episode.